Hello, I'm Robert from Eberspacher one of the technicians. Today we're going to have a look at the D5W Water Heater, 5 kilowatt, 12 volts, often found in Ford Transits, etc. First thing we want to explain is this is the water heater, this is the air blower, and this is the circulation pump. We have the glow plug there, and basically the wiring connectors here. On the end here, which you can't see at the moment, is a flame sensor. It's an optical device, and that's a little thermistor or thermostat to check the water temperature. The water flow on these heaters, that is the return, runs through the chamber, comes out here heated, and what we've done here to demonstrate is basically just create a small little heating system. We're using vehicle fan assisted heat exchangers here that draw air through, and these little ribbons will show hot air coming back. This could be plumbed hot air. So we come in the bottom and we return, we come in the bottom, return. On our hot water tank we do the same. We come into the coils inside and we go through a thermostat here that we can adjust for what temperature of water we want, and again it all returns back and gets reheated and goes round. We've actually put just a bit of extra silencer on it. This is our control unit, and we've got 3 sets of fuses. We've wired this one so that we can have it putting these heat exchangers on at around 50 degrees. These will open up and start blowing. Okay, we've put the power on now, and this is a standard little timer, and to set it you just press the 2 for the time. Oh, we've just set that to midnight. Okay, when you first install one of these units, it's ideal to actually circulate the system to remove any air, basically bleed in the system. And if we look on the ECU, we can use on pin block A, we can connect pin number 3 to a live. In this case we're using pin number 2, and if we turn the switch on, it's now put the pump on and we're circulating the water first. It's important to remove any airlocks from the system. Here we've just got going to a very small header tank to allow for water expansion as the water heats up. We're now ready to, it's all flushed, it's all running clear of any air, so we can turn that side off. The little controller, basic simple stop and start, although this little one can be programmed to come on. If we press the little time clock P button, it comes up with 6 o'clock, and we can then hold down the 2 buttons again and we can set the time we want the heater to come on that way. Okay, so now we'll put the heater on, and the heater is now starting to go through its pre-start. It's slowed down, you can hear that from the tone of the heater. The glow plug is now on. This is the exhaust, and you'll see how clean it starts in a minute. It takes around 30 seconds, 40 seconds for the pump. You may just hear the clicking now, that's come in, and it's going to just ignite it, and it's going to run into boost mode to get the water up to 60 degrees. Okay, the glow plug is now switched off, the heater's fully ignited. Maybe I have to set this temperature. We're now up to run about 3 radiators plus hot water. As you can see now, the temperature should have reached around 50 degrees, and it's actually put these 2 little fans on the back of these heat exchangers. Okay, our heat now is over 50 degrees. When it reaches 60, it will drop boost mode. We're getting quite warm now. Quite hot actually. When we reach 60 degrees, the heater will then drop down to a very slow, there it goes, low power usage, just circulating the heat now, warm water that's in the system. When it drops down 50 degrees, around there, it'll go back into boost mode. As you can see, it's running nice and quiet. This is just one example of the work we do. You can always look on eBay under the ID Eberspacher or Eberspacher parts or Eberspacher, that's more commonly known as well. You probably can't see this figure, but at the moment we're up to 54 degrees of hot air being sent out in these little heat exchangers. The heater has now gone back into boost just to warm the water back up to around 60 degrees, just over, and then it'll slow down again just to a very low 1 kilowatt, just over 1 to 3 kilowatts of power. There we go, temperature now is up to 59 degrees of hot air, coming up to 60. On this heater we've actually wired in a little relay with a switch in of these fans to come on automatically. Main wiring loom we've obviously tidied up from the original Ford one. We include these cables here so that we can actually supply this part if you needed automatic switching. Normally it would come without this little relay pack. And that's about it. Thank you for viewing this video, and look forward to hearing from you if you have any questions. Thank you.